Welcome to Late Night Apps TV. This is the Late Night Apps here. It's a fucking February 2nd, 2021. Shout out. Shout out to February. Shout out to Black History Month. Alright. Do your Black History report. Turn it in at the end of the month. Alright. Shout out to Black History. And shout out to fucking, guess what? This guy tried coffee, Coca-Cola. Now look, I'll be saying shit like IGA, why you putting TVs in your gas tanks? Or gas pumps. Well, I'll give them this. They fucking get the new shit, alright? They get the new shit. And let me tell you, Coke, you did great. I mean, fantastic. I love it. Very, very fucking good. Pepsi, you really gotta, you can do your Super Bowl shows and all this shit, but you gotta make good soda too. Good ideas. Shout out to fucking Coke. Hey, I do have one complaint. It's very low caffeine. I don't get that. It's less caffeine than the Coke Energy, but this guy could probably benefit from getting used to less caffeine anyway. So shout out to Coke Coffee. It tastes like a fucking, Coke coffee float. Like, it's fucking delicious. And, I was skeptical, alright? I was like, hey, I don't know if there's two flavors, like soda, because, they tried the cinnamon thing. I thought that was not that good. But coffee, caramel. And yeah, I mean, it fucking made my morning. I fucking was like, over the fucking moon about it. I'm like, I wanted to start telling everybody, like, hey, coffee, Coke. It's fucking delicious. And, as a Pepsi guy, it sucks. But, what's real is real. And, if Coca-Cola makes a good thing, then I'm like, all on board. So shout out to Coca-Cola. I really like coffee Coke, alright? I'm ready. I can't wait to try the other flavors. And if this shit is around in the summer, I'm gonna be buying the fuck out of it, alright? Carbonated or not. It's fucking good. And it's a little less carbonated vibe. It's still carbonated, but fuck. I mean, regular coffee still has acid in it, or whatever. Not the trippy kind, but the fucking, the kind from like oranges and shit or something, right? So shout out to fucking Coffee Coke. I really like you, alright? Shout out to being buried in snow. We got to be a part of the fucking nor'eastern. It was a I guess Midwestern. Is that what Ohio is? Or was it nor'eastern, nor Midwestern, nor Ohio? So people are saying like, I know, T-Mobile, they have a commercial where they're saying like, hey guys, guess what? Guess what? We got the biggest network. We got the biggest one. It's the best one. Come over to T-Mobile. Well, I was like, wait, so when did T-Mobile become the best one? That's what they're saying. So I look it up, and they're still not. Verizon, 70% coverage. AT&T, 68%, and T-Mobile is third. All right, so T-Mobile, third and first are a little different. All right. I still believe Verizon. Even though that little snake fucking "can you hear me now" guy, Sprint puts a fucking check under his nose, and he's all theirs. So he's a little fucking worm. I mean, I wouldn't trust that guy for shit. Little fucking worm. But maybe he's just like really is like genuinely thinking like, I mean, if Sprint was actually the best one, but I don't think Sprint's the best one, so he's kind of just like selling out basically. Because I mean, he could have said, "Hey, look, I went to Sprint because look, I'm not trying to give you guys bullshit. Sprint's the best one, so that's the one. That's the one I'm gonna take." But we all know, yeah. I mean, it's probably money. So to shout out to the fucking Sprint guy. You know, he's mixing it up all the time, and he was like, you know, Verizon's whole thing. Yeah, shout out to T-Mobile. Look, we know, you know, you're not the largest, and you know that it's not always like a thing like that. But guess what? When you're talking about coverage, I mean, it kind of is. So shout out to Verizon, that little snake fucking Sprint guy. You know, I don't think Sprint would be the best, but people talk shit about. You know, people talk shit about AT&T, but look, let me tell you, I never had a problem. In fact, well, yeah, I mean, I guess there's no denying it's Verizon, but T-Mobile, why are you allowed to just say that you're the best one when you're not, though? I mean, uh, T-Mobile, I want you to be confident and shit, but 62% is a little less than 68% and less than 70%, so that means you're third as far as like coverage. So T-Mobile, don't be lying, alright? Alright? I know in commercials you can say whatever, but there should be maybe a limit. Hey guys, we got the best network and the most coverage and the most people. Don't turn this into a fucking Sean Spencer fucking T-Mobile, alright? And speaking of the big companies, Jeffy Bezos, he's out. And you know what's funny about it though? He's stepping down, and they really don't even say why. Jeff Bezos like, hey, look, I made 90 fucking $billion. Uh, what else? What else can I fucking do? If I was him, yeah, I mean, he did start Amazon, so I don't know why he just stepped down. Apparently, he's maybe under investigation, or no, Amazon might be under investigation for like what do they call it? Antitrust. And look, uh, he profited off the fucking coronavirus, but look, I'm not saying he did it. He just, I'm not saying he did it on purpose, but he just happened to have a business where, you know, it's perfect for it. He had the exact right business at the exact right time. But it is kind of weird, okay? I start seeing those Amazon trucks everywhere right when the pandemic hits. But I have no anything about that. That's just something I noticed. Uh, and yeah, I mean, look, this guy got divorced. He gave his wife half his fucking money. And then he is still fucking rich as fuck. And I guess his wife gave like money away. And it's like, what? At a certain point, what do you fucking do with all that money anyway? I mean, yeah, I mean, there's just like a limit. Like, damn, how much do you really need? Uh, I'm not even saying that like some fucking poor guy. Like, oh, how much do you need? I'm saying that like, look, that much money. I mean, fuck. I mean, you could literally do anything. Like literally fucking anything. Cause money talks, and fuck. When you're that, I mean, when you're that fucking rich, uh, you basically rule the fucking world, more, more than even like a fucking politician, probably. Because money makes the world go round. And look, uh, I will say, I mean, it seems to solve a lot of problems. I get it. I fucking get it. It's not the key to happiness. La, 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 la. Well, guess what? It definitely solves about 90% of every fucking problem, but you know, some things you can't buy. But sure, tell you one fucking thing. I don't know. J. Cole, he has a song where he goes, I think being broke was better. And I'm like, I'm hearing him say that, and I'm like, there's no way he actually thinks that. Being broke is better. But I think maybe I get maybe what he is saying, maybe. Maybe. Just about like, I don't know. Once it's all in front of you, it's like, holy shit. And, you know, a lot of people get wrapped up in bad shit when that comes. And yeah, I mean, I never believed him when he said that. I think being broke was better. But I think I get what he means. But yeah, I mean, at the same time, it's like, well, yeah, I get it, but, you know, that pretty much solves my problems, like, for the most part, you know? So shout out to Money, you know, you make the world go round, and shout out to the world, for sure. And yeah, I mean, look, they're sitting here talking about fucking Bing versus Bing or Google. Like, look, all right, look, okay, Bing, I like that you tried something, all right, or Google, Microsoft, whatever. You tried something, it didn't work out so well, all right. It's kind of like Google Plus, it didn't work out so well. Google, there's no doubt, has the best search results, all right. There's just no doubt. So there's really no point in searching on anything else other than Google. But Google or my computer fucking insists that I use Bing, and I'm like, look, computer, I get it. You know, when you're on the spot, you gotta you know, plug your stuff. You know, you gotta plug it. Microsoft's like, look, we made this thing. You know, try it. I'm like, look, all right, I'll try it. But when you just look, I'm willing to use Explorer, even though I did download Chrome. I'm willing to use Explorer or whatever it's called now. Like, yeah, I actually still mainly use it. Edge, living on the Microsoft fucking edge of glory. And yeah, I'm down for you know, them trying. But look, all right, Google, you nailed it. You got it right. All right. Google's got the most shit, you know. You don't become a fucking verb, but you know, and Yahoo messed up because people were like, "Oh, is that a fucking chocolatey drink or is that a search engine?" And you're like, you got to remind people. And then you know, yeah, how do you invest? How do you invest in fucking chocolate water? And look, it is chocolate water, all right. And you know, I kind of wish the sky made chocolate water. But that would actually be really disgusting, because then mud would just be even more muddy. So yeah, that wouldn't be good. But yeah, and the more I learn about this fucking Amazon or GameStop thing, the more I get why it's pretty crazy. Now look, I still don't exactly understand exactly, just because it's all confusing, stocks, other shit. But the way I understand it, it's a bunch of fucking nerds on fucking Reddit, and I'll be talking shit about Reddit people, but this is pretty cool. Alright, these fucking nerds over here, they fucking go and they say, hey, we're gonna buy a bunch of GameStop stock, raise the price up, and somehow make a bunch of fucking hedge fund motherfuckers lose a bunch of money. So it's actually pretty cool. Uh, And yeah, I guess it proves that something's fucked up, and it proves that like I don't know, they're after some fucking Robin Hood app. And look, this somebody you know I know somebody that's talking all this about this like uh, stock app and shit. I'm like, alright, well, unless you know what you're doing, it's pretty much pointless. And yeah, I mean, it just fluctuates too much. But I think we all know that fucking Wall Street people are fucking scum of the earth, honestly. And here's the thing about it, though. All right, Wolf on Wall Street, one of the best movies. All right, definitely. But there's a real Jordan Belfort, okay, and he is a fucking he's a scummy fucking guy. All right, it's a movie. Sure, Leo makes it look cool, and it's a great movie. But the real Jordan is a fucking scumbag. All right. And yeah, I mean, yeah, the stock, the stock market people are just, I don't know. It's just like America's richest at its worst, apparently, or something. But yeah, I don't get it exactly. But hey, if I can fucking cash out in some fucking stocks, I do it. But it's all very confusing, and I think the ship has sailed on GameStop stock. Okay, I've never heard so many people talk about GameStop. Uh, all I know about GameStop is every time I go in there, I pretty much leave disappointed because I either don't find what I want or they don't give you a good value or whatever. But look, GameStop, I'll take some of the blame. I gotta be able to afford more shit. So it's kind of my fault too. All right. If I was able to afford more shit, I probably would leave happier. So it's a money business. All right. I'm coming in looking for a fucking game that's fucking old as fuck, it's worth about 30 cents to pay for. So yeah, I mean, PS4. I don't know. Maybe there's games on there. And yeah, shout out to GameStop for fucking doing the stock shit. Alright, or the people that did it. Alright, because in reality, the people are really. I think that's what this kind of proves or something. The people are really what matter. Alright, and that's with anything. Alright, the people. Shout out to the fucking people. Alright. Conan O'Brien says, "I'm the voice of the people. Sorry, people." So shout out. So yeah, Bing, I'm sorry you lost. Alright, Bing, you're just not that good. Alright. And I appreciate you trying. But, Google's pretty much got it covered. Alright. It's just like Apple fucking making a map. Like, look. Alright. Google, they went around the whole fucking earth taking pictures. They went around the whole fucking earth. And if I was one of those picture taking Google guys, I'd probably be like, hey, can I smoke and fucking eat in there? Because you just be driving real slow, you know, smoking a fucking cigarette and taking pictures of the fucking earth. So Google already beat you to it, alright? They took a whole bunch of pictures of the earth. So being, same with you, buddy, alright? So this fucking song, Driver's License, is fucking sweeping the damn nation or something. And look, maybe I'm just fucking way past the age of whatever this would be, but I really don't get it. Some bitch talking about her driver's license, like, alright, great. That happened a long fucking time ago. And maybe I just don't get it, or I'm just not in a place to fucking get it. But yeah, I think America needs something fun to listen to, and I would rather a fun song be number one. Cause look, bitch, it don't matter. What are you, fucking 19 or something? It don't matter. Yeah, I want a fun song for. I want a fun song to be number one. America needs some fun. Uh, that's what's nice about the snow, kinda. Because everybody, Lester Holt, he goes out on the snow. Jimmy was out on the snow. All the late night people were out on the snow. News people out on the snow. And it's just fun. People out there throwing snowballs and shit. And it's a good vibe. And I like to see it. Because America needs some fucking energy. Alright? Hey, so there's a fucking. So I've been hearing about this gas station that I guess is like, it's a fucking West Coast thing or something, right? Well, we're getting our little dulge in fucking a West Coast gas station here. Sheets with a Z. Sheets is coming to Columbus, alright? Now, what's different there? I don't know. It's pretty much just like a gas station, alright? That's the thing about it. It's gonna become a dirty ass fucking gas station again, alright? Every other gas station that's fucking disgusting and dirty and fucking messed up, well, it's gonna become another one of those. I mean, gas stations, they just got a lot of people walking in, but some are nice. But look, Marathon. Alright, look, Marathon, you're obviously like one of the leaders in gas stations, alright? If there was like a gas station fucking rankings, Marathon would probably be, like the Ohio State of fucking gas stations or something. And Marathon, look, there's two of you in and where I live, this town, alright? Maybe more. But two that I can think of, probably more that use your gas. But why are you so fucking shitty, alright? Your marathons are in a good town and they look like fucking shit. They're fucking disgusting. But yeah, I mean, maybe I'm just being hard on Marathon. But look, you know, I'm sure they spilled stuff, BP. They spilled a bunch of oil on the ducks, and then Don was like, look, I got a perfect thing for this. And, people started buying Don, washing ducks, and BP was like, sorry. A bunch of fucking fish are being sauteed in fucking chemical or oil. Yeah, don't you think it'd be great if we didn't have to buy a bunch of fucking oil? Doesn't that seem like a great thing? Because then we wouldn't be fucking slaves to fucking, all the people that got oil. Freedom is in the fucking thing right there, alright? Freedom of our own thing. We got, like, we got energy. And we don't need to fucking buy it from fucking Saudi Arabia or something, right? Or wherever we buy it, And that's the thing. What are we gonna do? I mean, is the oil gonna run out? Are we gonna wait fucking 400 million years for a bunch of fucking dinosaurs to die again? Yeah. So yeah, shout out to Sheets. I will try to find you, and you're probably just gonna be like, it's a fucking gas station, but it is kind of cool. If we're gonna get West Coast shit, I want to get a fucking In and Out, but maybe that should be reserved for West Coast shit. But yeah, I mean, we want good burgers over here too, alright? Because everybody says that's the best one. Hey, this fucking, so a bunch of, today, they were like, hey, weatherman, go, it's all good. Because we got a fucking groundhog to tell you, alright? And, each state got a groundhog, they got Buckeyed fucking Chuck, and that sounds, that sounds like a good name for Chuck Todd, Buckeye fucking Chuck over here. And yeah, fucking gopher tells you it's gonna snow. Well, he don't fucking know, okay? He don't know shit. He's just a fucking gopher, and he has no idea, you know? He's just like, alright, I got a tuxedo, there's a fucking 1,000 people around, you know? He's just looking around, and he don't even get to tell you if he actually saw his shadow. Did he physically say, I seen it? Or, because sometimes you take an animal and you put him in the mirror and they don't even know that that's them. That's what it feels like. You can just make an animal stare right at itself and it feels like they don't know. But yeah, that makes me think like a dog is smarter because a cat, I mean, I don't know. I think they're just more slick, These fucking slick ass cats, alright? These fucking slick ass cats going around, and I think it'd be cool to be an alley cat. But we got gophers predicting the weather, and they say there's gonna be. What does it matter if they say it's gonna be 6 more weeks of winter? But guess what, fucking gopher? All right, it's fucking the beginning of February. I would expect 6 more weeks of winter. When the fuck has it ever not been winter in February? Alright? So thanks for fucking nothing, you gopher. Alright? Now, look, you're cute as fuck. Okay, I get it. But, uh, you really don't do anything other than tradition. Alright? And I don't know where that started, how do we come to terms of asking a fucking groundhog what the weather's gonna be and shit. I mean, hey, what the fuck does he know? But every year we ask him, and yeah, I mean, that groundhog don't give a fuck, alright? He just wants to fucking go and do whatever a fucking groundhog does, alright? He don't give a fuck. And he's sitting here saying like, people, you come to me asking about the weather, and I'm a fucking groundhog, and I'm like, look, I'll tell you the best I can, but I'm a gopher or a fucking groundhog, so I really don't know, but I'm gonna guess, because it's like a 50-50 chance. They, I mean, it seems to me like one of those things where it's like, they have fucking Jimmy Fallon have puppies pick the Super Bowl winner. Well, I mean, it's kind of just like a 50-50 chance, and maybe they're right. But it's not like a bunch of fucking puppies got together and, met with fucking Shannon. Shannon Sharp and shit. And, we're like, who's gonna win? They just go, hey, there's a fucking bowl of food. I don't I don't give a shit which one. Just fucking let me eat one. So shout out, and yeah, I mean the probability, fuck. I mean, pretty much either way. But shout out to Puxatawny Phil. I like that name better, Puxatawny. He saw his fucking shadow, alright? So, look, if you're in Pennsylvania, and it's the fucking beginning of February, I'd say there's probably gonna be 6 more weeks of winter. If you didn't know, a fucking groundhog is gonna fucking tell you, alright? Hey, Saved by the Bell. Hey, guys. Why they said I seen it saying I seen them saying like they were gonna invite him for the second season. Oh, were you, Dustin? They were gonna invite Dustin Diamond for the second season. Well, why didn't you invite him for the first one? Alright? Well, now look. Now you feel bad, don't you? They always, they treated Screech like fucking Screech. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. There's probably other reasons why he didn't get involved, but I'm just saying, like, But yeah, I mean, at least it was just like natural or whatever. But yeah, I mean, they were sitting there saying like, "Oh, we were gonna get him for season 2." Like, oh really? Were you? Were you gonna do that? I doubt it. Shout out to the fucking shout out to the fucking Blue Jackets. Alright, they're a bunch of guys, and they got blue jackets. Alright, and I am a fan of jackets. Okay, so maybe I would like the fucking Blue Jackets. Uh, but yeah, I mean, I've been trying to opt in with hockey and shit. I've seen maybe uh, a little bit of like 2 or 3 games. It's kind of fun, but I don't know. I still don't 100% get it. Well, I get it. It's just like every other sport. Get a thing and a thing. The concept of sports is get a thing that's small inside of another thing against everybody trying to stop you. They're gonna say, "Hey, don't do that," and they're gonna, you know, because yeah, I mean, football or at least NFL. Yeah, football, I guess it is kind of like. I guess it got big probably during like the war era stuff, and like it kind of is like uh, a playful war. Yeah, I've seen a bunch of stuff about like I've seen this video about people that got canceled in fucking 2020, and it's like some of them were just so ridiculous, like reasons, like the people I don't even really know or like that much, and you know I have no dog in that fucking fight, and I'm just thinking like that's what they got in trouble for. I mean that shit just like worries me because I just be thinking about you know I just be thinking about the stuff my own self says, and I'm just like, well, fuck, like, when am I gonna, that's all it fucking takes, one fucking slip up, and then bam. Because that's the thing about this world right now is like, for the first time, pretty much ever, like everybody's lives are 100% uh, like surveilled, basically. Yeah, I mean everything's documented and shit, and like, you know, you know why all the cool crimes happened, uh, you know, before, in the 60s or like before, because there's no fucking cameras, there's no computers, and shit was a lot different. But yeah, I mean, I don't, I don't think a lot of them seemed like great reasons to fucking uh, somebody get in trouble, and like it seems like the world gets fucking satisfaction out of canceling people, and like I just don't get it. Like, and it seems like it's different rules for different people. Like, you know. So basically, my thinking is, well, fuck. I'm just gonna say what I fucking want, say what I say, and you know, the day somebody fucking clips me, all right. But yeah, I mean, it's just like way to ruin the fucking fun of it. Like, you're just having fun, not really having any ill intentions and shit. You just know that somebody someday might fucking be, you know, twisting your words because clips don't tell you nothing. And yeah, I mean, I don't get the whole culture of that. It's like, I mean, some people are fucking creeps. Some people are fucking dangerous. Some people shouldn't be able to do stuff. But yeah, I mean, We're living in weird times. It's shit. If it was, if it was like if it was like pre-computer era, maybe I'd fucking get into some fucking fraud or something. But you know, it seems complicated. Uh, but yeah, I mean, I would only steal from fucking banks and shit. You know, because I mean, hey, I gotta get all my $32 and fucking 50 cent uh, fees back. Shout out to the dancing clock. The clock said, "Here, have a cigarette." Yeah. If anybody knows any of the songs on there, I still don't know what they're saying. The songs. I don't get why there's some big debate about sending checks out to people. Like, just fucking do it. Alright? Just send them out. Alright? It doesn't hurt. Uh, and it only helps. So, I just don't get why there's some war of like, no, send them 2,000. No, 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 no. 1,000. No, 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 no. Like, just fucking help. Alright? People are so sick of fucking politicians' bullshit. Like, why do you think nobody gives a fuck about the system? Like, it's just fucking, it doesn't even matter. It's just like, you guys don't give a fuck about nothing. You're not trying to help nobody. And it's just like, all you're doing is fighting your fucking political fucking gang war over there. And that's all you care about. You don't care. Nobody cares about the actual fucking people. And, you know, a lot of people are dying for that fucking money. And needing help. And all you motherfuckers just want to sit up there and it's just so fucking annoying. Like, no, we're gonna. It's just like, what the fuck is it to you? Just get the money out to people, and you know, just like, I just don't get why it's some debate of like other shit. Like, alright, well, once they debate it out for 6 months, they'll send out another thing. Like, it's like, but that's the thing. People really shouldn't be getting used to that anyway. But some people, you know, they need it. And that's just how it is. We're in a weird fucking time in the world. Some people need it, and these motherfuckers are just up here, you know, lollygagging, arguing and shit. And nothing ever really gets done. And yeah, I mean, it's pretty crazy and stuff. But yeah, they're sitting here talking like cancel all these people and like, you know, there was like some like Vanessa Hutchinson said something on like a live stream where she's like talking about the coronavirus, saying like, well, some people are just gonna die and that's just how it is. Well, I mean, in a way, she's fucking kind of right. That's the thing. Those are the ones that bother me the most. Were the ones where people got canceled for saying shit that's just like kind of just true, and just being mad that it's fucking like just the facts. Right? I mean, and what does it fucking matter? What, you know, sure, maybe she's not right about that, but does she not, people don't deserve to have a fucking career because of saying one thing? It's just like, nobody's fucking perfect, alright? And any one of those motherfuckers that sit there and do that shit, if they were in the public eye constantly, and they were talking a bunch, you know, I mean, nobody's fucking perfect, alright? I'm trying to think of other one. Well, yeah, it's just like, I say that it's like one of the biggest things that just sucks the fucking, like, but then again, there's really nothing you can do about it. The day a fucking mob comes for you will be the day a fucking mob comes for you. Because people are just so eager to do that shit these days. So yeah, send out the fucking checks and shit. Yeah, I mean, look, we can't just be fucking canceling every fucking thing, and it's just like the Roseanne Barr thing. What she said is, kind of fucked up, but then again, it's not like she's like, that's the thing. There's not really any like danger or like harm. Like let's just say you liked watching Roseanne, all right, the new one, and you never heard about what she said. You never even heard. Then it wouldn't even matter. You'd just be like, oh, I like the show. And I mean, that's the thing. We don't have to like agree on fucking everything, but it shouldn't be like that. And yeah, what she said was pretty fucked up. She blames Ambi and shit, but like I mean, look, she's an old lady, all right. She's gonna think old lady shit. So why are we getting mad at her? I mean, yeah, she might not even be the best person to defend. I'm just saying, like, it shouldn't be like that snap of a fucking instant. Oh, you said this, you're in the fucking graveyard. Because, yeah, I mean, look, we're people, we're documenting everything nowadays, and look, things are bound to get, you know, you can look for anything like that. And this whole fucking culture of the way it is nowadays. And yeah, thanks. That whole narrative, it really ruins comedy in a lot of ways because people are so afraid. People are so afraid to even take a chance on anything now or be risky with something, and that's not always funny, but it is funny a lot of times. And yeah, I mean, you know, it just amazes me because every couple years now people try to get Jimmy Fallon in trouble for his Chris Rock impression. It's like, all right, well, he's doing an impression. Chris Rock is black, right? Well, okay, well, bam, put two and two together. All right, every couple years they try to go after Jimmy Kimmel, and that's the thing. It's just one of those things where like it doesn't fucking matter. All right, it really doesn't fucking matter. Everybody is gonna be doing stuff. It's just like, yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things where like if you didn't know about it, what did it even matter? And yeah, I mean, a lot of people have a lot of different things at their disposal nowadays. There's a lot of ways to get in trouble. But yeah, I mean, people say wrong stuff. They misinterpret. They say, I don't think that's a reason. Unless somebody has like truly bad intentions or like just an evil person. But I mean, people just saying stuff. It's like let them say it. That's kind of like the whole point. And and yeah, I mean, I wish everything wasn't so fucking cuddly as far as that kind of shit goes. Cause yeah, it makes it not as fun. And you fucking mom motherfuckers that actually probably make a living off tearing people down. Fuck you. You know. You're ruining it. But yeah, I mean, nobody's perfect. But yeah, shout out to T-Mobile. Shout out to fucking people getting canceled. Shout out to fucking Bing. Alright? We all know. We all know Google's better. Shout out to Driver's License being the #1 song. I don't really get it. But that's what the world's on right now. Even though you think they'd want to be on some like hype shit. Shout out to Sheets. Welcome to Columbus. Alright, welcome. Shout out to Puxatawny Phil. You know, what the fuck does he know? Puxatawny Phil. You know, he's a fucking gopher. Ground on him. Yeah, shout out to GameStop. Shout out to Jeff Bezos stepping down like a fucking stepper. Shout out to Jackets. Shout out to Coke Coffee. I really like it. Might be my summer thing, but I very much like it. So yeah, shout out. And yeah, can't wait for the Super Bowl and shit. And shout out to, I need to maybe try to use these fucking things I sent you. Alright, well, this is the late night apps. I have a very uncomfortable chair. It's very bothersome. And I can't, no matter what, get comfortable in it. It really bothers me. It's never high up enough. I don't get it. I put like 5 different fucking pillows on it. I can't make it comfortable. No matter what. Yeah, I mean, I really, probably need a new chair. Alright, well, this is the Late Night Ops here on Late Night Ops TV. And, it's February. Shout out to February. Do your Black History Report. Turn it in by March, alright? It's the Late Night Ops, and I will see you tomorrow.